system called Data View for scientific workflow reuse. In Data View, we have three panels. On the left-hand side, we have Data Product Repository, where we display all the different data sets that has been registered in our system. And in the center panel, we call it as a design panel, where a workflow engineer can easily create a workflow by drag and drop different steps and connect them together. On the right hand side, we have a workflow repository where we display all the different workflow that has been registered in our data view system. So in order to create a workflow and annotate the workflow, let's see an example. Let me first click on this workflow, and then the workflow engineer, after they create this workflow, they can easily click on this button called tagging, and once you click on the button, you can write your comment like this is XOR a workflow, and then you can add any tag, like for example Boolean algebra, workflow, and so on. Okay, so after you add these tags, you can click on the submit button. So now all those tags has been annotated to this particular workflow by the user, which is me in this case. Okay, and then you could at this point, you can use this workflow to connect with another workflow. So for example, let me do this. Let me open this workflow and then connect it to a different workflow. So I'm going to connect this here. Let me connect this one over here, and then connect this one over here. Okay, so at this point, this workflow is an incomplete workflow. As you can see, the output port has not been connected to any workflow. So at this point, the user can click on the recommend button, and then this window opens. So it basically shows what are the compatible workflow, both based on the structure and based on the semantic of the workflow. So let's see, let me connect it to a producer workflow right here, which is this one right here. And then one can easily click on this button, which will show that, okay, the score will be computed and show to the user. And then you can see these are the different status shown to this workflow over here. So you can see that there is a workflow which is getting executed, what are the tasks completed, what are the tasks incompleted, and so on. So this information is generated by the workflow design inspector. So using this information, one can easily recommend a workflow which is incomplete, so you can recommend other workflows to it. Okay, thank you for watching this video.